On Monday night, the Chicago Bears earned a narrow but significant 25-24 victory over the Washington Commanders in a matchup that tested both teams' resilience and decision-making. Played under steady rain, the game highlighted Chicago's growing maturity and exposed both promise and pressure within Washington's developing roster. Let's take a closer look at what we learned from this tightly contested game. The Chicago Bears are beginning to form a clear identity, one built on composure and late-game resilience. Despite offensive inconsistency through most of the night, Chicago capitalized when it mattered most. A critical Washington turnover in the closing minutes gave them the opportunity they needed, setting up a composed drive that ended with Jake Moody's go-ahead field goal. The Bears' ability to execute under Daniels completed 19 of 26 passes, threw for 211 yards, and delivered 3 touchdowns. McCaffrey showed impressive field awareness and decision-making. However, a costly fumble in the final minutes erased much of that progress, ultimately shifting the momentum toward Chicago. It was a strong individual performance that ended with a critical learning moment. Head coach Ben Johnson's influence on this Chicago team is becoming clear. The Bears' offensive line looked more coordinated and physical, including a 55-yard touchdown reception. These improvements reflect a more balanced and disciplined offensive structure, suggesting that Johnson's system is beginning to take effect. For the Commanders, the result was disappointing, but not without positives. Even without Terry McLaurin and a limited Deebo Samuel, their receiving group remained productive. Veterans like Zach Ertz and role players such as Chris Moore and Luke McCaffrey kept the offense moving. Defensively, however, Washington struggled to maintain intensity. Missed tackles and lack of pressure in key moments allowed Chicago to control the game's final drives. It's a familiar pattern for Washington, moments of excellence overshadowed by inconsistency. The defining moment came with 3 minutes left in regulation. A slippery football led to Daniels' fumble, recovered by Chicago, a play that completely altered the game's trajectory. According to next-gen stats, the Bears' win probability offensive poise is beginning to resemble a sustainable formula. For Washington, the takeaway is clear. While their young quarterback continues to progress, analytical breakdowns and weekly recaps, stay tuned and subscribe for ongoing coverage of the NFL season.